Is my audience for today's speech. And here's the front of my note card and the back. So what if I told you that most kids are spending more time on their phones than they are on everyday activities? Imagine that a kid that you know is immediately waking up, and instead of doing the things they have to do, such as get ready for school or just do chores around the house, they immediately start scrolling on their phone. Unfortunately, this constant screen time is not only a small bad habit, it actually leads into a long-term issue. So this is why we need to rethink how kids are using their technology. And today I'm here to persuade to you that children should not have unlimited access to phones and instead need a digital diet with clear limits on screen time. To get you to fully understand this issue, I'm going to be going over the problems, causes, and providing you with two unique solutions. So let's go ahead and jump into the problems. The first problem is phone addiction in kids. Kids are becoming addicted to their phones at a young age. For example, kids as small as like babies and toddlers, before they're even able to form full sentences, they're already reaching for the nearest device, and that just shows how early this problem is developing. According to CNN on January 1st, 2026, many kids report being online almost constantly, which shows how dependent they have become on their devices. The second problem is that mental health is declining. Increased phone use is harming kids' mental health. And according to BBC News on December 11, 2024, higher screen time is linked to increased anxiety and depression. And this is further supported by Associated Press on June 20th, 2024, which stated that increased screen time is linked to stress and emotional issues in young people. So with that being said, we're going to move on to the causes. The first cause is social media and other apps are designed to be addictive. Apps are created to keep users scrolling for as long as possible. A perfect example of this is like TikTok and Instagram, like Instagram Reels, where you're just watching endless short videos that make you crave like instant gratification rather than just like doing something that's going to be productive for your life. And according to the New York Times on December 8th of 2025, many platforms use algorithms and notifications to keep users constantly engaged. Another cause is that there's a lack of limits and guidance. Many kids do not have clear rules about phone use. According to CBS News on December 1st, 2025, without parental limits, children are more likely to spend excessive time on their screens. And without boundaries, kids are more likely to develop unhealthy habits with technology. And now we're going to be moving on to two solutions. The first solution is to create a digital diet. A digital diet meaning that we should be setting clear limits on how much and when kids are able to use their devices. So for example, something that you could do to steer away from a kid using a device is to set limits like through settings, and then you could also send them in a different direction by telling them like different activities they could do, such as going outside and just spending time with friends and family. And according to Time for Kids on November 11th, 2022, setting daily screen limits and encouraging offline activities improves overall well-being. And the second solution is to encourage healthier habits and set boundaries. This looks like setting rules, which not only builds self-control, but it allows kids to have better routines for themselves. And according to ABC News on July 22nd, 2025, Reducing screen time before sleep improves focus and overall health. So today I tried to persuade to you that children should not have unlimited access to phones and instead need a digital diet with clear limits on screen time. And hopefully next time you see a kid that's in your life on a device, whether it be a phone or laptop, you are able to guide them in a different direction by maybe suggesting outside activities or anything that's not involving technology, because we as adults need to look out for the younger generation to make sure that they live a healthy lifestyle. Thank you.